Hello, welcome to another video, and today welcome to Doomsday Amara. So if you follow me on Twitter, on my Twitch, or are in my Discord, links in the description, you'll have noticed that I have been teasing a clock recently. Just the sound of a clock, tick, tock. And then I posted a picture of the Doomsday clock. Well, that is this, teasing and introducing the Doomsday build. And this is my answer to Hellzerker isn't a meta build. I mean, I think it is for guns, but I don't count Face Puncher as a gun. I don't count it as melee either. Face Puncher is Face Puncher. And this is my take on Amara with a Face Puncher. We all saw what happened with Punchbot, now I'm doing it to Amara. So, jumping in, I'm going to go over this quickly because I don't expect this interaction to stay around. So, I played around with a bunch of different face punches, and I landed on a ×14 URAD. Now, with a mag size bonus on our artifact, which I use a static charge, I never need to reload this with Terra Ammo Regen front loader, the Terra stacking its piss. I never need to reload this. And URAD scales with things that get Mayhem scaling, so this is the way I could get it to hit the hardest. I'm also using a Muse with 3 in Illuminated Fist, with some splash stuff in there as well. Splash is going to be quite major with this build, especially with the double radius. So when I jump over to the spec, we can use any of the orbs actually, the new action skills. We can use any of these 2 orbs, or we can use ties, and we have Dread to satisfy ties. So, 0 in blue. I used to run fast hands, but now that I don't reload my face puncher, I don't anymore. Red Tree is just 3 in steady hands to get me down to Tempest, which is a new damage multiplier that isn't anywhere else, so that's pretty good. And then, of course, I'll eliminate Fist points. And then I invested 4 more points to get Dread, just to really drive home the fact I never want to reload. And then we can use ties if we want, though it's not mandatory. This is actually works as a no action skill build. You do not need to use your action skill with this build at all. Often I forget to. So, of course, the main juicy stuff is in Purple Tree. We've got Heavy Rain, which increases our splash damage. We've got No Mistakes in Nature, which is going to be 100% uptime for 65% melee. We have Unweave the Rainbow and Go with the Flow. Unfortunately, a lot of things don't get cryoed, so the uptime on this isn't super fantastic. But we do want to get down the tree, and especially Unweave the Rainbow is pretty good if we do get things frozen. And of course, the movement speed, Mayhem 11 exists, yada yada yada. Combo Breaker. With all the bonus elements, this thing is basically never triggering, but Lifesteal's not helping us, and Trust in Yourself, our shields don't really go down too much. If they do, we die, and we just kind of shoot something and we get back up. It's really, yeah, you get what I'm saying? We don't have too much in the way of options to get down this tree for this build. But then we get into the juicy stuff. Burn both ends. If an enemy has a chance to shoot us, we gain a new damage multiplier that we don't have anywhere else for a little bit. And then Joyful Freedom, which, upon activating our action skill, this is the only reason why we use our action skill. Literally the only reason why we use our action skill. We get 70% melee damage, which is quite handy. And then we've got Expedite to help loop this a little bit more. And then that gives us Body and Mind. Pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, this thing is a flat splash damage bonus, and it's not just a splash bonus element. No, 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 no. This isn't short fuse. This is actually a sphere around the enemy, which gets area radius boost, which is why my gear had a radius increase. Because this thing will collect multiple enemies at once, and because we have a ×14 face puncher rather than a ×7, we get 14 of these procs, and this is what I expect to change. I have already provided feedback to Gearbox to add in a re-trigger delay on Body and Mind. If, however, November 10th comes around and Body and Mind does not have a re-trigger delay, well, Doomsday Amara is gonna be happy. Free the Soul, it's here for comic, like, just... It's like when you put Catharsis on a build. You need to get down the tree. Atman's pretty good, especially with Ball. Ball is hilarious. I've probably already uploaded it. If I have, in the description, I've got a Ball kill of Wotan. It's hysterical. It's so good. And that's with 1 point in Atman, so this is 2. Ball is great. I love Ball. Ball is fantastic. fantastic. Quite literally, fantastic. And that leaves us on Clear of the Mind, which, well, you know... This means that Cryo isn't as too exciting for me when I can just run all the strengths. Like, COV enemies, they've got a lot of red health, so I run Fire Action Skill Element, and then I run a Corrosive Stone. And that way I just blitz through both the health, the armor, the shields will go anyway. Oh yeah, Static Charge is getting us through shields, so that covers the 3 main health bars. There are no negatives, only positives. If I was to run like Cryo or like Radiation somewhere, well, I've got Radiation on bloody Urad Derp, but if I was to run, say, like Cryo, there's no, the bonus Cryo versus armor isn't as good as Radiation versus armor. So yeah, versus Corrosive versus armor. My lord, I've been talking way too much today. And yeah, that is literally the build. The Splash Explosions, from what I can tell, do stack up Groundbreaker, so if you need to punch somebody, you go right ahead. Let's delete this gun, Gearbox, please. Please delete this gun! I don't like it. It hurts me. It really, I know a lot of people love the Face Puncher, and for those of you who do want a meta Amara build from me, November 10th, this thing, I'm going to have a save download up for it. If they fix Body and Mind, I'll tweak it anyway to make it work, and then I'll put that up, and maybe I'll do an updated video if that is required. But yeah. That's a quick look into Doomsday Amara. I'm now going to take a acidic shower to clean myself. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.